You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com. I'm Alex Perez in Southern California.
I'm Mike Morales. You were waiting for the clapper, weren't you?
I
You
was
wanted me to
waiting
do
for the
that, right?
top,
Ambhar. That's right.
and
Yeah,
that's
we're
what we're
we're
tasting.
we're gone professional, folks. We have a clapper. Alex, we are in the midst of tasting
Ambhar.
Ambhar. You folks might remember this brand. You might have been around in Las Vegas. You might have, they had their own bar in Las Vegas. They actually had so much money that
Really, I didn't know that.
they had their own branded bar. I forget which hotel it was that they had it, but it's in the article. We wrote an article on Ambhar last January, and we were we're fortunate enough to meet with them at last year's 2015's San Antonio Cocktail Conference, and that's where we got the article. And they came clean. They had bad marketing. They had wonderful juice. And I think, Alex, you'll agree with me. We nominated these folks for Brand of Promise not only for their Blanco but also for packaging. Look at this.
Amazing.
This is a red leather. You can actually wear this. You take this off and you can wear the symbol. It's a dragonfly. Um, and the CEO of the company, the new CEO, Jaime Solorio, goes through the rebranding and what the dragonfly stands for. They have a brand new cap. They're using synthetic cork. And
Hey, this one's actually got a real cork on it.
does your oh yeah, this one does have a real one. The Blanco had a synthetic cork.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This, Alex, is old stock. If you notice, your cap is heavier. Also, it's heavier than the Blanco.
Yeah.
And they have gone away from this cap, and they have gone away from the cork. So they are using synthetic. They obviously,
Mine says batch number 2.
yeah, I don't know what that means. Batch number 2 could mean anything. My bottle was 004 of the Blanco, and this one is 002. Well, this is bottle number 849. So, to my knowledge, and from what they told us, they have gone away from this heavier. It just added too much weight, I think, to their bottle, and
That's real light Reposado, huh?
very light. I don't. Let's see what the Reposado says.
It's under a year.
Yeah, it's rested in premium whiskey oak barrels for 364 days, giving it a pale golden hue. So it's 1 day short of an añejo.
It's
Hey, there are brands out there that are doing that.
got a nice nose.
Yeah, for a pale straw color,
Yeah,
it's
it's interesting. It's not darker.
yeah this
Especially using used oak barrels.
yeah, used whiskey barrels. Nice legs and tears.
What are you getting on the nose?
It's interesting because I obviously I've been through a lot more of the bottle than you have of yours. You just broke yours open, so we're both using the Riedel glassware for this one.
It smells briny to me.
Yeah, the Blanco claims there's the flavor notes on the Blanco claim to be salty, but they're not
Or salty.
not.
There you go.
Yeah, so I didn't get any salt on the Blanco, but maybe on this one.
I do get the agave coming through too, just like
Yeah.
the Blanco. Cool. Mm. Wow.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm,
Nice.
mm, mm. Oh wow, that's different.
Some caramel, huh?
Yeah,
You get the salty, the brininess, and the caramel.
that's a thing now.
Vanilla.
That's a thing now. You know, they get a little like salty caramel
Yeah,
flavoring and stuff for like your coffee or
ice
your ice
cream.
cream. That's a thing now. I wonder if this would
Hey,
be any good on ice cream.
I'm
Well,
sure it would.
you know,
Some vanilla ice cream.
yeah, some tequilas. We've even said so here on the show, are probably good as a dessert. You know,
Sure,
or poured over your flan or something like that.
sure.
You know, there's a thought.
Wow, it's a very very elegant reposado. Mm. It's got some really nice wood notes.
Hmm. You know,
You can taste the vanilla and the caramel and the salt and the.
now this is not a it's not a dry finish. So I would say this is not a bourbon whiskey barrel. It's more just a whiskey barrel that they're aging this in because it's not very dry
No, it's
on the
not.
finish. And the finish is
It's very
very
good.
from light to medium. It's not a real strong finish.
I like this.
I I
Good.
I like the flavor profile is really good. I don't think it I can't get a lot of the nose out of it, but I get much more on the intake for sure.
Get a lot more in the retro nasal,
Mhm.
don't you?
Yes, I do. And you're right, Alex. It is the saltiness. I wouldn't go so far as calling it a brine, but a salty is a
No
good
saltiness. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Um,
think it's just right.
yeah, yeah. If it went either way, they would have messed it up completely. It would have been something that you know.
I like it.
I'm just really surprised. For 364 days, you'd think it'd be a little darker,
I'm actually surprised too.
but that's good. They're using used bourbon barrels or using used whiskey barrels,
Whiskey,
and
what you think?
they're not they're only softening out the whatever rough edges of a blanco. I mean, it's almost like a traditional reposado. Although most traditional reposados are only aged 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, it's actually like I said, it's very elegant.
Now they do a lot of stuff with cocktails, so I would say the blanco and would you say the reposado is a kind of a cocktail forward tequila?
I think so. It's got so much structure to it. It's interesting. Even on their website, they've got some pairing: pork, chicken, and meatier seafood such as salmon.
For the reposado or just for in
So
general? No kidding. Yeah, I could see this with a salmon. I could see this with salmon. It would hold up. It would
yeah,
hold up.
it's a fat reposado.
Yeah,
You think?
yeah. I think you're right. I
It's
think
gotta be. It's a meaty
it's
reposado.
meaty. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of beefy. And I would say that if you're going, yeah, you're probably right. And now, don't let the color fool you in that case, because the
Right.
color and maybe the nose belie actually what the flavor profile has. You may not get a whole lot of it out of the nose, but in the flavor is where it's at with this tequila. With this version of this reposado, the flavor is where
Good.
it's at.
Very good.
Mm.
I think we got another winner here,
I
Mike.
think so too, Alex. I think Brand of Promise, and also in their packaging as
In
well.
packaging, most definitely. Very good.
Yeah, this is forget about what you saw when it first came out in 2009. If you were stuck in Vegas and you were going to their bar and all the flim flam that was going about, that's no longer the case. Read up the article on tequilaaficionado.com on Ambhar Tequila recalibrating the brand and taste it. And then down below in the comments section, tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. We love it. I think Alex is correct. It's a
Exceptional.
like you said, it's a fat reposado. So it's a really sometimes in the blanco I'll call it beefy, but this is a new term for us. It's a fat reposado, and seeing as how Fat Tuesday is coming, so
FAT or PHAT.
PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. so, so there you go. That's our take on Ambhar, Ambhar Reposado. I'm Mike
Stuff.
Morales
Go
here in
find
San
it, please.
Antonio. Yes, go find it.
A- Alex Perez, Southern California. You've been watching Sipping Off the Cuff. Thanks for watching. And as always, sip wisely.